Hello, internet dwellers! It's the host of The Nest, Ethan Parker. Today we'll be reviewing. My opinions are my own and do not reflect Eastlake's opinion. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Killer Instinct is a reboot of a fighting game developed by Double Helix, then Iron Galaxy, and is a property of Rare. You know them for Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Kinect Sports. You know, Microsoft acquired Rare and they made that. Wow. The reboot was originally released in 2013 and was updated until recently in 2017 with its Steam release. I will be focusing on that release as it's the platform I own it on. So, let's get right into the gameplay. The gameplay to me feels fresh. Sure, I'm not the best person to be judging a fighting game, but every time I play, I feel like I'm having fun. Even if I'm really bad at the game. Like serious, regardless of my skill, every character feels fun, probably because of hyperbalancing. What's that? You don't know what hyperbalancing is? Well, hyperbalancing is where every character is broken in their own way, so it's okay that they are. Game logic. The online servers, excluding the shadow servers, which we'll get to later, work near flawlessly. There's no input lag, and it feels a bit more fair when fighting other players that are better than you. The game also supports crossplay, which means Xbox and PC players do in fact play together. There's also an arbitrary ranking system for those who like titles to show off your skill. Still doesn't make up for the fact that I'm an absolute noob at the game. Why do I keep trying to counter break? Some of my highlights for the game are the art style and the official soundtrack. The art style goes for semi-realistic. However fantasy this game may be, the art style seems absolutely close to real life in my opinion, despite the limits of a console. I say that because after all, Killer Instinct was released on Xbox One first, and was only released on Steam recently. Back to the matter, despite not coming from the best hardware, I'd say it's one of the best looking games out there, and you can tell that the models were made with love. And give a hand to Mick Gordon, Soul Dweller, and everyone else involved with the soundtrack. Every environment is synced up to a character's theme. It not only fits the character, but the stage as well. Personally, my favorite stages are the Forgotten Grotto, the Arena of Judgment, and the Tiger's Lair. You know how Nintendo released amiibos, which are statues that can be found and used as adaptive AI in Super Smash Bros. 4? Well, Killer Instinct has that too, but it's available for everyone who owns the game and every character on release. That means you don't have to go out and go buy it, such as you have to do with the amiibo. The AI uses an advanced decision-making method in order to weigh each action made by the character. No action made by the character, or you, the player by instance, is ignored, and you can keep improving your performance on the AI until the point where it can kick your butt over and over and over. I won't go too much into about this, but I can tell you that gaming, believe it or not, is evolving beyond my expectations. Now, I do have my fair share of problems with this game, but to be fair, they are at best minor grievances. My first problem really is with all fighting game AI, and it's that pixel perfect timing you have to worry about. Being able to block practically every move or punish any mistake without delay, it gets annoying. Sometimes they'll error without having to fake them out, but that's just how programming is. Another problem I have is that, as I mentioned, the Shadow Lab servers aren't too reliable. Now, Iron Galaxy is surprisingly not in control of the server. It's all Microsoft. So, yeah. Would I recommend this game? You bet your biscuits I would. It's fun, it looks nice, and if you are new to fighting games, it can give you an in-depth breakdown of them. And could perhaps give you some skills that you could carry on to the other fighting games. This has been The Nest, and I'll see you next time. Signing off.